All right, guys, I'm back. April 10th, and I got my hot batter matchups for today. Before we get into it, let's recap yesterday. I said the weather's horrible, and it's early in the season. Let's put 0.1 of a unit or 1/10 of a unit on each of these three players right here of the official plays, and none of the three hit a home run, so we netted a negative 0.3 of a unit loss. So now we're still up plus 1.98 units on the year, but holy moly, this is early in the season. It's a little tough, I guess, so far. Here's the weather for the 6 games. There's only 6 games today in the MLB. Here's the weather impact from a home run perspective. There, you can pause, but I'm going to move on here. All right, guys, I got 2 players I want to showcase today. The first one's going to be Kyle Schwarber. So we're looking for a player to hit a home run. So I need you to be doing home run hitter things, which means what? There's 2 things that you need to have happen for the best chance to hit a home run. It is to have a hard hit, which is 95 miles per hour or higher, and also a launch angle between 25 and 35 degrees. If you can do both of those things, you have a really, really good shot to hit a home run. So I'm looking for players that are doing those type of things, that are really close or have been hitting home runs and are displaying what you need to do, right, to hit a home run, okay? So with that being said, I was researching Schwarber before his game on April 9th, and what a bad game he had on April 9th. It kind of diluted what I was seeing here. So after that bad game, it brought his hard hits are 13 hard hits in the last 6 games now, 2.2 hard hits per game, which is still fine. It's above 2, but it's just the last game was so horrible. It was a little disappointing. Also, I'm looking for, like I said, a certain launch angle. And I say, let's spread that launch angle out to like 16 to 43 degrees so that we could see, are you close to hitting a home run? And he's a little light over the last 14 batted ball events, just 5 for 36% of the time he's in that range. So, but I've seen plenty of people hit home runs where like they're not even on the radar. Like, how did you get one? But not necessarily the most ideal situation today after, like I said, what a bad game. I was excited until I saw this bad game. So moving on, this might just be a lean for me. I'm just trying to give you guys the best opportunities that I can find. There's only 6 games. So next on the screen, you can see 2 graphics that look like, one looks more like a baseball field than the other. But the one that's has all the scatter dots everywhere, that is Kyle Schwarber's home runs, the ones that are past the field. Most of his home runs are on the right side of the field, which is good, because when you look at the other graphic, you can see the red, yellow, and green. So Truist Park, you have a better chance to hit a home run if you're hitting towards, if the ball is going to go traveling to the right side of the outfield, because yellow signifies a average home run hitability, and that's where Schwarber hits most of his home runs. If he was hitting them in that red area, that's actually a below average for hitting home runs. That's not necessarily the park you want to be in. So I just wanted to kind of talk about that. Also, I mean, I'm talking myself out of this one already. Oh my gosh. Kyle Schwellenbach, you really can't pinpoint anything too bad about him. He's just average at everything. So he's not going to help Schwarber, but he's not really going to hurt him either. I mean, he's not going to help him. That's what we're looking. We're looking for a pitcher that we could, find a reason why he's going to enhance the possibility for a home run, and we really can't. The only thing I can say is, according to Ballpark Pal, the top 2 pitches of Schwellenbach are the 4-seam fastball and the slider. And last year, Schwarber, those were the 2 pitches he hit the most home runs off of. So that's all we got going for us. So this one might just be a lean for me. Like I said, very disappointed in while I was finding this opportunity and I'm watching the game unfold. What a horrible game Schwarber had. But all right, let's move on to my last ideas. Rafael Devers again. So 14 hard hits in 5 games. That's 2.8 per game. He had 2 on April 9th yesterday. So I just put that above that little chart right there. So I like that. I'm loving that right there. His launch angle on his batted ball events, 14 of them over the last 5 games. 9 of the 14 were in that range that I'm looking for, that 16 to 43 degrees. So I'm really liking this one going in. Okay, so it's at Fenway Park, his home ballpark, a negative 38 weather game, you can see. Again, the 2 baseball fields right there, the one with the scatter plot, you can see Devers hits most of his home runs to the left side of the ballpark. And you can see from the other graphic in yellow, that side is the side that is the easiest to hit home runs in. If it was hitting the other way, not so good because it was below average. It's in red for home runs, that section, the right end of the field. Again, we're talking about the pitcher, and there's nothing to get excited about. Just an average, every kind of metric is just average. Hard hit, fly ball, barrel rate, home run per 9, all that stuff is just average. So like I said, these 2 are probably just going to be leans for me. I mean, like maybe I wake up in the morning tomorrow and I think differently. I'll put what I'm doing in the pinned comment, whether it's an official play or just leans. So those are just the 2, much quicker than yesterday, I believe. So hopefully I get better at presenting this chart. And this thing's going to change. I think it's going to change. It's going to morph into something hopefully much better. First run is never the best. We're always going to find ways to make it better. So that's about it. I just said I really appreciate all the support in the comment section. If you guys aren't going over to the other channel, Jordan's channel, it's the final round, that one that's like real big. My channel right here is real small. His is really big, over 50,000 subscribers. I'm putting my non-home run player props over there, and we are on fire over there, dude. Like, I don't know what it was. Is it 11 and 3 on our bets over there? It's just been unbelievable. These home run plays they are what they are. They're huge plus money because you're not going to hit the majority of them. You're just hoping to hit enough of them to be profitable, right? Whereas on the other thing, we're going over 1.5 total bases, hits, runs, RBIs, even some player props. We hit another just recorded hit. Ohtani and Devers yesterday both had multiple hits. It was they got it done really early. I love that. Anyways, that's about it. We only had 6 games, so there's only 2 players, and I love the players. I just don't like the fact that they're not going up against a pitcher that can enhance their ability to hit a home run. The pitchers are kind of average across the board, and all the metrics I'd like to look at. So that's all we got, man. You can only do with what you can do, with what's available to you. So that's it. I just want to say I absolutely love every single one of you, and I'll just talk to you guys tomorrow.